Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the TV6 Digital Desk live stream. My name is Molly Birch, and I'll be taking you through a recap of today's headlines. This stream runs every night starting at 8/7 Central Time from Sunday to Thursday. You can find us streaming on both Facebook and YouTube, whichever platform you'd prefer. Feel free to comment and ask any questions you have in the chat as you feel like it. I'll do my best to answer those questions as we go and after the stream as well. With all of that business out of the way, let's take a look at our first story for tonight. The Michigan Department of Transportation is urging you to slow down as construction season restarts in Upper Michigan. Many major construction projects are underway, including the US 41 roundabout in Ishpeming, where all traffic has been shifted to the eastbound lane. MDOT says the leading causes of crashes in work zones are distracted drivers and speeding.
2023, the preliminary stats that we have show that there were over 7,200 work zone crashes in Michigan alone and 20 work zone fatalities. That includes 2 road workers and 18 motorists driving through the work zones.
MDOT says Wednesday is Wear Orange Day to work. You're encouraged to post a photo on social media with your work team with the hashtag #OrangeForSafety to help spread awareness. And as Noel said, the UP could be seeing some rain this week. Experts say now is a great time to make sure your gutters are clean before the storm. If your gutters aren't clean, rain can't properly drain through them, which could lead to flooding and water damage. Amber Tallow, the manager of ServPro, says the UP, says there are a few easy steps you can take to make sure your gutters are ready for this spring's showers.
Just making sure that you're cleaning out any of the debris that's in there, pressure washing if you can. If you're physically unable to clean them, getting a professional in there that can provide that service.
Tallow also said if you do experience flooding or water damage, you should get it taken care of as soon as possible so there isn't any secondary damage like odor or mold. And now that spring is setting in, more people are hitting the trails for runs and hikes. Unfortunately, according to the Iron Ore Heritage Recreation Authority, some of the trails are already littered with trash. The IOHRA administrator says trail users should be courteous, stay to the right side of the trail, give audible warnings if you're passing someone, and keep pets on leashes. He says that when it comes to keeping the trails clean, the best thing to do is pick up after yourself.
We encourage the public to go ahead and do self-pickup. There's trash barrels around at different trailheads. We also have an Adopt-A-Mile program that different groups take a section of trail and take care of that through the year.
Hendrickson would also like to remind trail users that if you see something, say something by reporting it to the IOHRA. The Marquette County Central Dispatch Center changed locations. The center has moved to increase the amount of emergency calls it can take. TV6's Caden Minus takes a look at how this new space has allowed dispatchers to do their jobs more efficiently.
If you ever have to call 911 in Marquette County, a dispatcher will still be there to receive your call. But now, that dispatcher will be receiving that call at a new and improved location. Marquette County Central Dispatch Manager Gerald Hebert says the team moved into the basement of the Marquette County Health Department last month. He explains the move out from the Negaunee Regional Communications Center next door was due to a need for more space.
This has given us more tools, more resources to better serve our community and surrounding areas. And this gives us future growth as well. As technology advances and 911 calls have nothing but been an increase in intake in calls, this is going to give us the ability to handle that.
On top of Marquette County, Hebert says the center also works as a potential backup for 6 different dispatch centers across the Upper Peninsula. Dispatcher Kaylin Rasky-Knox says this new space has allowed her to work more efficiently.
I think comfort plays a huge role in your job place. So the more comfortable you are, the better work you do. Have more space. We're able to talk to each other a little bit more without having to worry about bothering anybody else.
Hebert says a 4th dispatcher console is being installed and the center is now fully staffed.
First time in 3 years that we have actually had a full staff. So we look forward to keeping the full staff that we currently have.
Hebert says the center is fully operational, but staff will be fully moved in the next couple of months. Caden Minus, TV6 News, Negaunee Township.
Thank you, Caden. The Marquette County Central Dispatch is fully staffed with 13 dispatchers. As part of National Public Safety Telecommunicators Week, the center is also taking time to thank those who serve the community. And developing now, a faculty member at Michigan Tech has been recognized by the Michigan Association of State Universities for exceptional undergraduate instruction. Charles Wallace is one of the 3 recipients to receive this year's Distinguished Professors of the Year award. The award is given to field leaders who are dedicated to undergraduate success across 15 public universities. Wallace was awarded for his work on designing MTU's software engineering program and connecting computing to other fields. Wallace says his work in the university's Robot 101 celebration in 2022 and building adult skills in computing also serve a role in the recognition.
Whatever I've been able to do has been in conjunction with many other people, my colleagues in the College of Computing, but also primarily the students. If I don't have students who are engaged and here to learn, it doesn't really matter what I do.
Wallace is the university's Associate Professor of Computer Science and Associate Dean of Curriculum and Instruction, and has worked at Tech since 2000. And music-filled Kaufman Auditorium in Marquette this morning for a special concert. The Marquette Symphony Orchestra paired music with fairy tales to tell an immersive story. Wind, brass, and string instruments were introduced to Marquette County's 4th and 5th graders. Kids also participated in the symphony by stomping or yelling on cue. Marquette Symphony Orchestra music director says it's important to bring music to schools.
Music is something that unites us all together, and we hope that the kids at this age start appreciating, this, not only the beauty of music, but the importance of coming all together to appreciate this.
The director says this was his favorite concert, and audience, it's an honor to perform for them. Finally tonight on the TV6 Digital Desk live stream, the Marquette Public Art Commission has an opportunity for artists to leave their marks on the city. The commission is looking to repaint its Words to Live and Bike By murals. The murals, along with Holly Greer Bike Path, say remember, gratitude, dream, respect, and hope. The MPAC says the murals are starting to fade after 4 years in the elements. The MPAC says artists can submit as many designs to the commission as they want, but will only be selected to create one mural.
We encourage anyone, whether you have the massive art background or not, to apply with your design, and this project is really meant that anyone can submit their ideas and feel empowered to try their hand at helping shape our community.
Artists should submit their work to uppermichigansource.com by Sunday, April 28th. You can find the application there on our website. And that's all the stories we have for you tonight. Be sure to tune in right back here on Facebook at 8:45 tomorrow morning, where TV6's Mandy Koskela and Michael Sobek will recap top stories from the morning on their show, Beyond Your Morning News. If you have a story idea you think we should report on, feel free to contact us at any time. These are a few easy ways to get a hold of both myself and others in the newsroom. And again, you can contact us at any time. We would love to hear from you and what's happening in your community. Thank you all again for joining me live at the TV6 Digital Desk. Have a great rest of your night.